Well, topping our headlines today with the state case against the grocery store gunman who killed 10 people in a racist-fueled attack in Buffalo wrapped up. The federal case against him is still waiting for some crucial questions to be answered. Will he get the death penalty, and will he go to trial, or will his current life sentence suffice? Today, a federal judge set a rough timeline of what that could mean and what a trial could mean this summer. Channel 2's Rob Hackford has more now from federal court.
This status conference was largely procedural and involved remanding the gunman that killed 10 people here in Buffalo in a racist-fueled attack into federal custody of U.S. Marshals. That's because the state charges with sentencing yesterday have finished. Federal case now takes over from here, and those federal charges will be the focus. The local U.S. Attorney's Office has met with an assistant U.S. Attorney General here in Buffalo, as he learned in court today, and started arguments for and against the death penalty. That's the first step in that process. The next step is to meet in D.C. to argue further, but the prosecution in court today did not say when that could happen. Gendron's defense team has already said he'd plead guilty to all federal charges if the government drops the death penalty, however. He'll be held at a facility close to the federal courthouse here in Buffalo, but they did not say where. Family members of the victims, after a lengthy and emotional day yesterday, were back in court. They included Michelle Spite, Zanetta Everhart, Ebony White, and Garnell Whitfield. They spoke about the arduous nature of this whole process.
It's a painful process, but from the very beginning, we wanted to ensure that all of the I's were dotted and all of the T's were crossed.
We're learning that if he does seek the death penalty, that, there will be a trial, right? And, a lot of us have talked about that, how emotional that will be. We saw how emotional a sentencing was yesterday, right? And so that's going to be taxing on all of us.
The federal judge discussed the terabytes of discovery material that the defense said they are still working through. The judge also addressed the establishment of guilt by the state court proceedings and the sentencing, which will mean Gendron spends life in state prison without the possibility of parole, something the defense made sure to clarify as well. The next time these sides will be back in federal court is March 10th for another status hearing, when the judge said he hopes to have a schedule for this case planned out. That'll happen at 10:30, again on March 10th. For Most Buffalo, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News.